I don't think I ever noticed lemonade stands until I started going to garage sales. You see these kids, they value the work they put into something so much that when you try to give them money without any return of, that's fine, I don't need a lemonade, you say. They don't understand this. They don't see like, oh, they don't have to go through with the transaction. The promise, the promise is you pay money, you get an item. I recently purchased this Crash Bandicoot guide. Ostensibly, everything's fine. I mean, there's wear to it, but I knew I could see that wear. What should I say? I couldn't see in the pictures what I couldn't smell. This thing smells like your mother's perfume. It didn't say this in the listing. So when I say, hey, I can still use this, but guy, when you sell something, you represent yourself as someone who's trying to deceive. What kind of, like, nobody has any kind of integrity these days when they sell on eBay. If I sell something, I want to represent the item exactly as it is because I want the seller to know what they're buying. And if I have to reduce the price, or even if I could keep the price the same, you want to know what? As long as I tell them about all the flaws, they purchase it at the price I put it at, they're going to be happy with their purchase because they know exactly what they purchased and they got exactly what they purchased.
Bowel obstruction, drink Farty Aid.
Hello. Official white GameCube controller. Pretty grimy, but I should be able to clean it up.
$3. Works perfectly. This thing was filthy, and I got it cleaned up, and now look at it. It's more fair than Snow White. Just beautiful.
Any other video game stuff?
Games. Yeah, lots of games.
Okay.
But
I mean, I don't know how it is for you guys. I'm editing these videos. I see the angles I get. I know I can improve. The next time I go out, I'm aiming the camera right at what I want. I come home.
yeah, well, this one I'll do 5.
I feel like breaking my goddamn arm off. It's like I'm making videos for the blind. I'm not even making videos anymore. I'm making game hunting podcasts. Representing the Oak City Gamers is a turlet. No, actually it's a bunch of shitty games. No, not shiggy games. I'm talking about shitty games with a D. That's right. Oak City Gamers, they thrive on picking up shitty games. Maybe that's all they can find for 50 cents. They'll pick up a Handy Montana game. But it's not really about what they find. It's about the experience. They go out there, they have fun, and that kind of rubs off on you as a viewer, They're having fun, you're having fun, they're finding the plan, and they're finding Goat Eye, horse ride event. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're finding the same game over and over and over and over again. It doesn't matter. They're gonna have a fun time. You're gonna have a fun time. You're gonna love it. Go check them out. Maybe you're gonna find out that Kim Possible on the Game Boy Advance is actually a decent game.
They were my brothers.
Okay.
They're more like, like 6.
I don't know. Do you guys care at all? I used to scope out like every single frame when people go to flea markets.
You said that whole thing was 30?
Used it's 30, but you can make me an offer. That's fair to both.
Right. How about everything here for 20? These were 246, and then the Game Boy and that for everything.
Yeah, I'll do 20.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it was just sort of like a vicarious, living through someone vicariously. But now I just sort of want to get the deal I'm gonna show a little bit of the stuff I got, and I want to get on to the next thing, because otherwise, I don't know. I feel like people are going to be droning off in those segments. It's not just a regular person. This person runs estate sales. I've seen this lady at estate sales. So I'm assuming this is the stuff she gets from estate sales and that's left over, and then she just wants to make a hefty profit on it. I don't know. I think these estate sale people, they pocket a bunch of stuff and then resell it higher, because they obviously give the people money for what they sold, but I feel like whatever wasn't sold they get to keep and resell, and then I'm thinking they kind of just set stuff aside and then resell later, because this lady had all sorts of stuff. I wasn't sure about any of these really, but then I noticed how Gran Turismo was sealed. Still, it's Gran Turismo. It's not like it's a super rare game. But for some reason, when I brought the price up to her, she then adjusted this to 5 and then this one to 2. Wow. Hear that? All these clicking noises. It's like that episode of Star Trek, but I think it's all these alarms. It's a few days before Christmas. Probably not the loneliest time at the Toys R Us store. But who knows? Maybe they have some deals, considering they just filed for bankruptcy. Turtle Isle is still turtley. More Transformers. I feel like they haven't really changed their selection since I was here like a year ago. Alright, it's time to catch up. These are my pickups for the week of April 29, 2018. Starting off, we've got this is not working out the way I thought it would. We got a big ass Intellivision Model 1, and I think it's one of the earlier models just because it's heavier, but I don't know if that's any way to judge. I found this, and I found HD graphics Model 1. And then there's nothing. So what would you do on that? 15? 5, yeah. Okay, cool. The guy only wanted 10 for the Genesis and the Intellivision. The odd part is it had a big bag of games and accessories. I didn't even really look inside. I wanted to be excited about what I could find inside this bag. Obviously we got a Sega Gen, well not obvious, there might not be a Sega Genesis. Mousetrap, the overlays. Actually this is working out better just because of the angled up card edges. Triple action. Kind of curious what the action is in that game. Another football. I'm looking at the camera screen. I'm not even looking in the bag. Not Shaq Fu. Snafu. Pitfall. Look at that label. Activision wants to set itself apart yet again. That's pretty. I'm gonna put that there. So for 15 bucks, Genesis and Intellivision and all these games. I mean, the Intellivision doesn't seem like it's never been my bag, you know. Like, I just didn't want to start building a library for it. There's probably some really exclusive game out there that I'm missing out on.
Well, I was looking on eBay, and without the games, was like 70 bucks. Something like that.
Yeah.
For old Nintendo shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, I play Game Boy, Nintendo, Sega, like all the cartridge stuff. If you have any of that. Alright, so this next one we got Dreamcast, controllers, cables, and all these games. I don't think I spoiled anything by rotating them in. Because these are 14 and then this you'd say 25, so it'd be 39. I was thinking more like 25, 30 for everything.
Okay, let's go 30 for everything because some of the stuff probably some of the stuff probably doesn't work.
Doesn't work. I thought I'd pay you 20, but I'll pay you 25. Yeah, I wish you could see this guy. He looked like Al Franken. I don't think I got his face on film. It actually sounded kind of like him too. Games were kind of scuffed up. He wanted to get like $40 at first, but I think he said I'll give it to you for 30, and I was like, I could do 20, 25, but I'll give you 25 because the discs are scratched. And he just sort of went along with it. So, and they are pretty scratched. Just some giant glare, but this is pretty scuffed up. Star Wars Pod Racer, solid game. College football, got a demo disc. Raider Rumble Boxing, Hydro Thunder, demo disc sleeve, NFL 2K1. Next we got some DS stuff here. Diamond, Pearl, another diamond yet. With everything. What was that? Soul Silver. I don't even think I remember that. I don't know why I picked this up. I mean, I'm yes, I'm into the Monster Truck games, but I think I'm like, it needs to be like Wii, PS3, and beyond for me to enjoy. Maybe not. Maybe I can get into the older stuff. I got Mario Galaxy because my older sister's kids have a Wii, so I've been picking up some Wii games for them. I gotta de-James that though before I give it to them. Mario Golf, Mario Kart Double Dash, and one more. Rush 2049, which is actually a really good game. Play the Stun Arena. So that's how I was thinking this was going to work, you know? But leave it to the last one to actually, you know, convey the idea I was going with. I wonder how many people tried this before they put up the sign. The funny thing is it's at that huge neighborhood, 50 houses. A guy actually tried to sell me one of these for $70 earlier today. Actually, it was a black and white version. A few hours later, I'm at the Goodwill buying one for $4. Says A and B buttons, no worky, and has a well-worn copy of Super Mario Land 2. But I love the artwork on here. I have to think, like, you know, this is a kid who got really bored one day and decided to, you know, put his love of Tigger into his Game Boy Color, wishing that there was some Tigger edition or something. I don't know. Either way, I bet I can get those A and B buttons working again just by rubbing some alcohol on them. I don't know if it works yet. I didn't even put batteries in it. Or maybe they were in there. I think I did put batteries there. Yeah. Anyways, it's out there. Now go get it.